guys, Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. Today we're talking about the obliques, and we're actually breaking out the serape. The hell is a serape? The serape is a piece of clothing, but more importantly, it explains how the muscles work together. We always talk about train the muscles the way they prefer to work together, and that's what we're going to do here today. And we're actually going to break out the muscle markers to show you how it's done. And we're also going to break out Jesse to help me show you how it's done. Jesse, come on the other side of the camera here. You guys all know Jesse. Always looking dapper. Now, the thing about the muscles of the core is they prefer to work in cross patterns. So serape is a scarf you wear across your neck, and then it crosses over you in front. ATHLEAN-X has more than just the X in the name. It actually is how our bodies are set up. So if I take my arms out to the side here like this, and I tell Jesse, try to rotate me in one direction. So he's trying to turn me this way. Let me let him win. Okay, there. So he's doing that. So for me to stop that, I have to do, hold me Jesse, I have to do this and overcome and turn back. To do that, I need the internal obliques on this side, and I need the external obliques on this side, and I'm trying to basically, let me win this time, protract, strong son of a bitch now working out with me. Now I'm trying to protract my arm this way too, so I even have the serrated anterior. So what that does is it sets up this cross pattern where the serrated anterior goes through the external obliques, crosses through the rectus here, down into the internal obliques on the opposite side. Now, let's go and turn me the other way. So now, if he's trying to turn me that way, I have to produce this counter force in the opposite direction. So now I'm trying to contract my internal obliques over here, and my external obliques over here, and of course my serratus on this side as well. My rhomboids are working on the other side too. We're just not drawing it all the way to the back. But now, wrong color. Now, we're working this direction. So again, I wasn't joking. Our muscles are actually set up in this X pattern. So now, how can we train this? Jesse, thank you, as always. So now, how can we train this? Let me show you right here. We have something here we call an Olympic twist. And this is something really cool because it's easy to do. Just take an Olympic bar, and you start off by having the bar underhand. You get a little bit of bicep work here too, isometrically, but you allow your bar to sit in front of you sort of at your hips. Beginners, first time through, whatever it is for you, allow your hips to rotate with the bar. What you're working on here is overcoming the momentum of the bar. That's a lot of weight being carried in one direction that you have to control, decelerate, and then accelerate your torso back in the opposite direction. So you'll feel this immediately. But if we want to take it up just a notch from here, now we can lock in the hips. By locking in the hips now there's more stability needed, which is a great thing because the abs obviously love to provide stability. So now the hips stay there, the trunk and torso will rotate in the opposite direction. Now we're starting to get that stretching effect, that serape effect. We're starting to get it because now we basically have this dissociation between stable hips and a movable upper body. But now, and of course we're going to train both sides here. Now we can go and take it up one more notch. Now we're trying to get external rotation on the hip, or just rotation in one direction of the hip, and then we're trying to get the opposite rotation at the shoulder. And this is really, really common if you look at this functionally for anybody that plays a sport that throws. Right? Anytime you have to lift up overhead, you can see me here. If I'm a pitcher, I rotate here and I raise my arm up here. I'm getting rotation this way up top. I'm getting rotation this way at the bottom. That creates that serape, which creates a stretch reflex that allows me to throw more powerfully. That's how guys throw 100 miles an hour, because they create this effect extraordinarily. So we can train that by actually stepping out, trying to get the hips going in that direction, as you see me doing here, and then raising the bar. I've changed my grip here too, to an overhand on the bottom hand and an underhand on the top hand. And I also had to raise my arm up on the bar a little bit higher because the weight of that bar gets pretty hard to handle. But the idea is the motion is what you're going for. And you simply try to work on reps in this direction, and even if you're not throwing in the opposite direction, you want to work on that too for core balance. So the muscle markers don't lie, guys, and neither does your anatomy. Your body is set up in a certain way for a reason, to allow you to function at your best. And if you want to do that, you got to train it. And you can train it that way by training with ATHLEAN-X. We train like athletes. If you're looking for a program that does that, step by step, day by day, head over to ATHLEAN-X.com and get your ATHLEAN-X training program. In the meantime, if you found this video helpful, leave your comments and thumbs up below. Let me know what else you want me to cover here, and I'll do my best in the days and weeks ahead. See ya.